and that was Tom Brady, man. Oh my God, the comments. But you know what? You gotta agree with the GOAT, man. Whenever you talking about Tom Brady and whenever his perspective on the NFL, I'm gonna agree with Tom Brady and his perspective on the NFL, right, man? That's just my opinion. What about you?
Oh, all the way, and I agree with 1,000% because you have several teams that have quarterbacks that should be in the XFL or USFL. They shouldn't even be starting on. They shouldn't even be holding a clipboard on a National Football League sideline. And now that they got into the game, you're like, whoa, where this guy come? Who is this? What? Man, you got Division II guys out here starting all of a sudden, and we never saw Division II guys start right away. In the 70s and 80s, every team had a good starting quarterback. Their backup was so-so, but the starting was always good. And then if you did need the backup was manageable. They could win you a few games. Now these guys, they need to stop paying these quarterbacks top dollar. You gotta let these guys earn the money first. Earn the money. Don't pay these quarterbacks big time dollars. And now what's happening is you going down to Walmart to get your backup quarterback. You down at Walmart, a Family Dollar, a Dollar Tree, some of those places. Yeah, y'all need to advertise on Real Deal Sports Show, by the way. But hey, that's a whole nother story. But you going shopping over there to get your backup. You got the Cincinnati with Jake Browning. He threw more interceptions in college than he did touchdowns. So how did he even get drafted, man? You look at his record, he's like, wow, what kind of potential does he have, man? He wasn't that good in college, and now he's starting for the Cincinnati Bengals. You got Kenny Pickett. Hey, people gonna go. Hey, you talk about Matt Canada, man. You let Matt Canada off the hook, man. I mean, a change had to be coming. First time since 1940, the Pittsburgh Steelers have made an in-season coach change. That's almost unheard of. They obviously people were fired up. Najee and all those guys there in the locker room must have had a lot to say about Matt Canada's play calling. But Kenny Pickett, every time I watch this, Kenny Pickett be missing guys, man. He be throwing behind guys and things of that nature. Hey, let's see what he do with the new coordinator, and let's see if he continues to play. Because to me, his play has not been up to par. It's been that defense, man. They playing T.J. Watt, Highsmith. Those guys are playing out of this world on the defense. For them to be 6-3 or 7-3 is unheard of when you've been outgained every single game. All 10 games, you've been outgained by your opponent. That usually doesn't bode well for you winning the games. But for some reason, they've been winning the game, and it's been because they've been getting turnovers. They've been getting turnovers. They've been making big plays when you have to make big plays. That's what seems to be happening. Unlike the Buffalo Bills, the Bills have been playing some good defense, but they got to make big plays like somebody. But what Tom Brady said, I agree with him 1,000%. It's mediocre. And I like what he said. Hey, man, you can't even hit when the guy go across the middle, you leave the middle of the field open because you can't hit him up high around his head or his neck area or his pads. So he in the old days, when he first started, he said he couldn't throw the ball over the middle because you could hit the guy. But now guys are able to run freely, and teams are taking advantage of that. And you're able to what can the defender do? It's Kareem Jackson. He just got suspended again for 4 more games, and that didn't make no sense. I saw the hit. That didn't look like a dirty hit. That didn't look like he hit the guy. That's football. I mean, how you make an example of Kareem Jackson of the Denver Broncos when he's out there playing real serious? He's playing football the way it's supposed to be played.
Right, man. Normally, you only get those calls when you're hitting an elite quarterback. When you're hitting a Tom Brady or a Peyton Manning or an Aaron Rodgers. That hit was on Josh Dobbs, and he still got 4 games. I couldn't believe that. I said, when did Josh Dobbs get the clout to get a call like that, to get that man suspended at a time when the Denver Broncos on 4 games? When is you trying to make the playoffs? I just didn't understand it. But to that point, when you talk about Tom Brady's comments, I think that we just got to give a little bit of credit to the injuries, that's going on in the season. You already touched on a couple of them. Well, you talk about the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, if we saw the elites, Joe Burrow still playing, and Deshaun Watson still playing, and a rookie like an Anthony Richardson still playing, Kyler Murray just got back. You know what I mean? So we got to give it credit where credit is due with the injuries. So what we're seeing right now for these backups, you have to give them credit. But let's talk about the elite quarterback play that's still going on in the NFL. When we talk about the Tua Tagovailoa, we talk about the Lamar Jackson, we obviously talk about the Patrick Mahomes and the Jalen Hurts. There's no need to slate those guys, Tom Brady. So although I agree with you, look at the big picture, TB12. You got to look at the big picture. And injuries clearly played a role in this season, in this mediocrity of play.
Oh, it definitely has. It definitely has. And Tom Brady, I was surprised when he said, "Oh man, you can hit the guy." I said, "Wait a minute, you never wanted to be hit, man. What are you talking about?" Now you saying you want to see more hitting from the defense on the offense. I was surprised at those comments. But I guess he's different now when he's out the game, because when he got hit, he get up ready to fight, man, and kicking somebody and all kinds of stuff. I think it is mediocrity. You got quarterbacks that should not be on the NFL team, let alone on the field, and you bringing in journeyman guys that the Flaccos, Atlanta, DeRitter, he's a rookie. He should be watching a veteran quarterback. You chase Matt Ryan out. Matt Ryan in the booth now. He, those older quarterbacks do have wisdom, and they do be able to give you some sort of consistency and say what to watch out for, what to look for. These young guys look like deers in headlights, and they're running right into the threat, to the defender.